Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack. It is set number 75373, comes with 109 pieces plus 4 minifigures, and retails for $20. A bit high for a price considering the pieces, but unfortunately $20 seems to be the new norm for what a standard battle pack is. Although taking a look at the set, it actually looks pretty good. You got a decent looking build there, plus 4 really solid minifigures with 2 Imperial Super Commandos, 1 Mandalorian Warrior, and 1 Mandalorian Night Owl. So if you get a bunch of these guys, you can actually build up your army relatively quickly. Yeah, taking a look at the box art again, you got a really decent build based off of Mandalorian Season 3. Probably specifically the last episode, which is where the big fight between the Mandalorians and Moff Gideon's forces takes place. So, I showing off some of the play features like the cell launching cannon and one of the fun pieces. You got the minifigure supports and from the a lot of the Marvel superhero sets showing off, so you can make it look like one of your characters is flying. Really nice addition. Take a look at the top of the box art. You get a one-to-one image of the Mandalorian Super Commando. And the back of the box shows off the play feature. Or is it like that's the launcher and making your minifigures fly? This box does have one push tab, so you do have to damage the box in order to get it open. And it's one of these boxes, like the Captain America's Y-Wing, where the box is like, I'd rather get squashed than get opened like this. Let me see if I can get it open with a box knife. Here we go. Let's go here. Let's see. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, looks like we got one piece sitting there by itself. Then we got 2 bags of parts, 2 more pieces by itself. You got a little accessory picking pack like you got tend to get with clones, and 1 small instruction manual with a CGI render of the set on the front. Opening the instruction manual, once again you have an ad of paper bags in the set without them. You got a little page celebrating the 25 years of LEGO Star Wars, which was going on at the time. Got a couple of pages of the parts list. Plus you get 1 page of the ads for other sets. And we got this one, the Captain Rex's Y-Wing, the X-Wing mech, and the Paz Vizsla versus Moff Gideon battle. Plus 2 pages showing off that you can combine this set with another of the battle packs, plus that Paz Vizsla versus Moff Gideon set. So, nothing much going on here, but I think it'll be a fun one, but we'll go ahead and do a quick time-lapse of this build, starting right now. Alright, the build is done. That took about 20 minutes, or at least it would have if I hadn't run into a couple of hiccups. Mainly one dropping the build in the middle of the build, throwing pieces everywhere, so I had to find the pieces, and then one piece that ended up just straight up disappearing. Like for example, it's one of these pieces here. Let me take it off real quick. There we go. It's one of these pieces here. It's supposed to be like right here, but after the cleanup, I basically cleared off my end table. There's actually a bunch of stuff up on the sides, off camera, that you guys can't see. I cleared off both sides. Look underneath the table, all around the table, basically half the room in here, and it took me about 30 minutes to realize I was looking for pieces that either A, I was never going to find, or B, I quite possibly never had in the first place. So yeah, thank goodness for Lego Shop at Home being able to say, "Hey, I'm missing a piece. Can you send me a replacement?" Never thought that would have happened with a battle pack set of all things, but here I am. Anyway, aside, let's move on to take a look at the figures. So here we got ourselves a Mandalorian warrior. One thing I'm a little disappointed about with the figures is that all their faces look like this. They're all blank black heads, no faces whatsoever. But other than that, we got some pretty solid figures. I like the blue in the helmet. The visor print looks really good. Of course, you have the rangefinder attachment. The both the warrior and the night owl have the classic Jango Fett jetpack and the gunmetal gray. Yeah, take a look. Take that off. There's what the back print looks like. A little metallic printing where the paint on the armor has scratched off. Of a nice little details there. You got the same kind of detailing on the front armor. Plus, you got the nice belt with plenty of pouches. It's a nice. It's a metallic printing on the belt. Plus, there's the nice metallic sheen uh, on the leg armor, and both the warrior and night owl have the same pistol. So that's the Mandalorian warrior. Take a look at the night owl. Same basic idea. Probably the same printing on the back. So I won't show the back. So I won't show the back of the night owl. But all in all, pretty solid minifigures for your Mandalorians. Then you got the Imperial Super Commandos. Love the helmet mold they got going on here. Might be the same mold as the Phase 2 Clone Troopers, but I doubt it. But all in all, really solid design going on here. Nice printing on the torso, as well with the armor. Both the Mandalorian, the Super Commandos armed with your classic Rebel blaster pistol. Oh, and they used the same jetpack mold for the First Order Jet Troopers from the Rise of Skywalker wave, along with this one by one printed tile with some nice metallic printing going on there. And let me lift this guy up. There we go. And there's your back printing for the Super Command. And nothing crazy going but it looks really good, and both of them are identical. So I only have to show off one for you guys to get a look and get that. So all in all, pretty solid figures. We also got a couple of side builds. We got one of these stud launcher turrets for your super, and they fire off the one by one red tiles. Wait, no, not tiles. So they do have the stud on it. But you do get a couple of extras for your shots, and we got a little container here. Here's super simple build, but you take off the top, and you'll find a couple of printed thermal detonators. The instructions only show you putting in one, but there's two, and you can actually fit both in. So I thought might as well put in both. So not bad for the accessories. As for the build, there's not a whole lot going on here, but it looks good. The doorway here is big enough that you can fit a figure in there. And again, you have the nice minifigure support pieces to make it look like one of your figures is fine. That's attached to this small mixel joint here on the side. And there's enough of an attachment in the back that you can easily can control the movement of the stick. You also have a couple of lights here on the side, and in the back you can see they've got the storage for one of the larger blaster rifles. So let's go ahead and get one of these Mandalorian these Imperial Super Commandos on here. Take a look how that looks. That's actually not so bad. He does kind of make it look like he's flying around there. And if you have, and as I mentioned in the instruction manual, if you happen to have this head as well, the pass was and Moff Gideon battle. Or once you get that built, you can connect. You can connect that set into either on the side here or with the clip over here. Or you can do that with the multiple battle packs if you decide to get multiple. So for a $20 set, there's not a whole lot of sustenance here. There's just some good playability within the stud launcher and being able to make your figures fly. And again, the figures all look really, really good. Plus, since again, you get 2 Imperial figures and 2 Mandalorians. And so if you get multiple, you can actually build up your army relatively quickly. So all in all, for $20, not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, if you really want to get a hold of a Imperial Super Commando and Mandalorian army, this is a pretty solid way to do so. But honestly, I think if you want to get multiples, I'd wait to see if you can and get it cheaper than $20. Anyway, that will be the end of this review. Thanks for joining me for it. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. Read about to be notified of all videos as soon as they become available. Check out my channel and some more of my content on the end screen in just a few seconds. And I will see you all in the next video. Later, everybody.